Once upon a time, on a quiet and sunny afternoon, Pepe arrived at his grandmother Pilar's home. The sun peeked through the windows and the whole house smelled like cinnamon and soft soap. Pepe held tight to his toy giraffe, Sophie, whose fur had been hugged 1,000 times. "Welcome, my love," Grandma Pilar said with a kiss on his forehead. "I have a surprise for you today." Pepe's blue eyes sparkled. He loved surprises, especially ones that came from Grandma. She led him by the hand to a small wooden room filled with shelves. There were books everywhere, big ones, tiny ones, ones with golden letters and colorful spines. "This was your mom's library when she was little," Grandma Pilar said. "Do you want to pick one and read it with Sophie?" Pepe nodded excitedly. He waddled over to a low shelf, still holding Sophie tightly, and pulled out a book with a shiny silver cover. The title read, "Knights, Castles, and Magical Creatures." As Grandma Pilar settled into a soft chair nearby, Pepe climbed onto a big round cushion with Sophie and opened the book slowly. The moment the pages opened, something strange and wonderful happened. A soft swirl of wind blew through the room. The letters lifted off the page like tiny fireflies, and suddenly, whoosh, Pepe and Sophie were no longer in the library. They were in a magical medieval land. Pepe looked around in awe. Tall castles with flags flapping in the wind, horses trotting past, and children running through fields wearing cloaks and crowns. Sophie blinked her soft giraffe eyes, just as surprised. They were standing near a gentle stream, and a small talking squirrel wearing a red scarf ran up to them. "Hello, travelers," the squirrel squeaked. "Are you here to help the forest knights?" Pepe tilted his head, curious. "The big dragon has fallen asleep across the path to the berry orchard. The knights are kind but too small to climb over him." Pepe looked at Sophie. She didn't say anything, but he knew what she meant. They would help. With a little wooden shield in one hand and Sophie tucked in the other, Pepe followed the squirrel through mossy trees and flower-filled fields. The dragon wasn't scary at all. He was big and round and snoring softly, his warm breath making the grass flutter. His tail blocked the path, but he looked peaceful. Pepe tiptoed up and gently patted the dragon's tail. The dragon's eye blinked open, slow and calm. Pepe smiled and pointed toward the berry orchard. The dragon gave a huge yawn, stretched his long neck, and slowly moved out of the way with a sleepy rumble. "Thank you, little knight," the squirrel cheered. "The forest can eat berries again." Pepe blushed with pride and hugged Sophie tight. He felt brave, kind, and happy. Just then, a golden breeze swept through the field and everything sparkled. Pepe blinked, and he was back in the cozy reading room at Grandma Pilar's house. The book lay open in his lap, and Sophie's little legs dangled over the cushion. Grandma Pilar smiled from her chair. "Did you like the story?" she asked. Pepe looked up, sleepy-eyed and glowing, and nodded. That evening, after a warm bath and a soft dinner, Grandma Pilar tucked Pepe into bed, Sophie beside him in the magical book on the nightstand. As his eyes closed, he dreamed of castles, friendly dragons, and a squirrel in a red scarf. Because sometimes opening the right book can take you anywhere. The end.